I accidentally found a hidden folder on my girlfriend's hard drive with thousands and thousands of photos of her stepsister, and now I'm freaked the hell out. Posted by you/push-help-me. I'm all over the place right now and could really use someone's advice/help. I, 22F, have been with my girlfriend, 22F, for 18 months now. It's been really smooth sailing so far. We have similar hobbies but different enough jobs that I always love her coming over or me going to hers and talking about our days. I could honestly sit and listen to this girl for hours. She's incredibly funny, insanely smart, so gorgeous, and I'm constantly gobsmacked that she wants to be with me. That's why this is so hard. It's come out of left field, and I have no idea what to do. We don't live together right now, but we're only about 15 minutes apart, and most nights, we're with each other. The other night, my girlfriend left her hard drive at mine. She keeps lots of TV shows and movies on it and had brought it over to watch something with me. She obviously forgot it in the morning when she left. I had a free day and wanted to watch something. She's really into sci-fi and has tried to get me to watch some shows, but it's just not my thing. But I thought I'd surprise her and try to get into one of her favorites so we could watch it together. I was looking at a bunch of shows, Firefly, Doctor Who, Star Trek, etc., to find one that seemed manageable. I didn't want to commit to something with a million seasons like Doctor Who apparently has. I decided on Firefly. For those who don't know, it's just a season long. But among all the video files, there was a folder simply titled UCK, which was obviously such a weird folder name. I assumed it was corn or something, but when I opened it, there were just masses and masses of photos, videos, and screenshots of texts from my girlfriend's stepsister. What the actual frick? I honestly thought I was dreaming while going through all this junk. I have no idea what's going on. It looks so dodgy, right? She has clearly hidden this folder or moved all the photos of her stepsister into it instead of keeping them in iPhoto or something. At first, I had this awful dread, like, is she cheating on me with her stepsister? Like we're living in some fricking corno? But the photos are all pretty innocent, from what I've seen, just day-to-day stuff. There are some weirder ones, though, like photos of her stepsister napping on the couch or swimming in the pool/sunbathing, which make me think she didn't know they were being taken. But at the same time, my girlfriend has taken similar photos of me and our friends, but shown them to me or them later, just messing around on her phone. And there are photos of the sister just around the house in her undies and a t-shirt. Again, if I saw that on my girlfriend's phone, I wouldn't think twice. But now, I don't know. Is that a weird photo to have of a sibling? The texts aren't sexual or anything either, mostly messages from the stepsister saying stuff like, I don't know what I'd do without you, no one makes me laugh like this, or, this girl at work makes me think of you, I already love her, etc. If I saw them on my girlfriend's phone in the conversation, I wouldn't think anything of it. It's the fact that she screenshotted them and saved them to this weird folder that freaks me out. For context, my girlfriend and her stepsister have lived together since my girlfriend was about 9 or 10, and the sister was 13 or 14. I know my girlfriend worships her stepsister, and honestly, it's for good reason. The sister is super charming, beautiful, and really successful in her field. She's a veterinarian, so she's caring too. She's definitely the whole package, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't get a bit giggly when she's around. She's just that kind of person. But I never thought my girlfriend's feelings for her were anything more than platonic until now. I don't think they're having an affair. The stepsister is engaged and seems really in love with her fiancé. She has also said she identifies as straight. My girlfriend has always been pretty judgmental and negative about her future brother-in-law, but I chalked that up to just being protective. Now, I don't know. Is she jealous or something? What do I do? I have no idea how to bring this up with my girlfriend. Again, I feel like the only evidence I have that something shady is going on is that she took the time to move every photo and video of her stepsister into a folder that's clearly been hidden. There's nothing inherently weird in the folder, apart from the sheer amount of stuff in there. It's over 7,000 files. And my girlfriend is not a photographer aside from casual social media posts. I'm sorry this is all over the place. I need some help. Please tell me your take on this. Relevant comments. Commenter. 7,000 of anything is an obsession. There's some psychological component you're missing, sexual or not. Almost all of us have had relationships that are hard to define. I knew of 2 twin brothers who slept in the same bed up to and including the age of 22. It was completely odd. The reality of the situation is her mental health. If she was in love with this person, maybe she moved on to you, and the stepsister was the last person she was emotionally close to. Now, you are the new person she is obsessing over. I bet she has many photos of you sleeping that you don't know about. UCK is her accepting the fact that her emotional relationship is fractured because one or both are straight and have grown up. The sister is married, and your girl is with you. Ops response. I agree that it seems like an obsession. I'm terrified that this means she is in love with her stepsister, knows it would never happen, and now I'm the consolation prize. I'm scared she'll tell me it's innocent, and I have no way of knowing if that's the truth or not. Commenter 2. It seems strange, but can it be a surprise for her stepsister's birthday? She decided to save all the memories she could to create a huge database and then select the best ones to prepare the surprise. I know this is just a theory, but it's impossible to know with these facts alone. Can't you talk to her and explain that you found the photos, even though you weren't actively trying to do so? I mean, explain your motives, or it will seem like you were snooping. Ask her about the meaning of that folder. It's always best to talk, especially in these types of situations. Good luck, Op. I hope this is just a misunderstanding. Op's response. I thought this could be an option too, but the title made me worry that it wasn't as innocent as a gift. In addition to it being hidden, I don't know why she would have hidden the folder if it was a present. She doesn't live with her sister, and it seems like a crazy precaution to take when her sister doesn't even use the hard drive. I know I should talk to her, and I plan on doing so. I'm just trying to get myself squared away with what I want to say. Thank you for your advice. Commenter 3. I have a whole folder of my sister's stuff, photos, files, scans of her important documents, a list of her passwords, and other random things, on my hard drive. It's a second backup for her. It's also labeled with a derogatory name as a joke. I guess if someone saw that without any discussion or explanation, it could lead to all sorts of conspiracy theories. Before jumping to a wild conclusion, talk to your girlfriend. There's likely a totally normal reason for this. Update 1 week later. Hi guys, a few people reached out for an update, so I wanted to let you all know what ended up happening. Thanks to everyone for your support and advice. I wasn't expecting so many people to comment, and I really appreciate everyone's feedback. I've added some fake names here because more people are involved, and I think it gets confusing otherwise. From all the comments, I got the sense that I was hugely overreacting. I'm an anxious person who tends to jump to the worst case scenario a lot of the time. It's something I'm really trying to work on because I don't like that side of myself. That's really why I came here, to get another opinion before talking to my girlfriend. And you all slapped some sense into me, so thank you for that. So, my girlfriend came over that night, and I decided to follow people's advice, to just talk to her honestly and be completely upfront. I said, I wanted to surprise you by getting into Firefly, so I went onto your hard drive to get it, and read it. My heart just broke. She was excited and wanted to put it on right away so we could watch it together. I knew then that what I thought had happened didn't. She obviously didn't make the connection with the folder being hidden in her Firefly folders, and was just eager to watch the show with me. That little reaction made me feel so relieved. It's hard to explain, but I knew then that there was no way she was hiding some big secret. She obviously had no shame or embarrassment about the hidden folder because she didn't even remember it was in there. So, I just said that I had accidentally found the folder about her stepsister, Lizzie, the one called Uck. I asked why she had made it. Her face just fell, and she was quiet for a bit. Then she told me the whole story. I had noticed my girlfriend had been quiet and a bit sad recently, but since she's been working a lot, I just assumed she was super tired. But no, like a few of you guessed, she had a big fight with Lizzie. A few weeks ago, a high school friend of my girlfriend's, Gina, got in contact with her on Facebook. Gina is fairly religious and goes to church a lot. She said she didn't want to cause trouble in my girlfriend's family but wanted to let her know. The guy Lizzie is marrying, John, is well known in the Christian community in our area for being involved in gay conversion workshops and seminars. Gina wanted to make sure my girlfriend was okay and seemed to think maybe she had accepted John's work out of some internalized homonegativity. My girlfriend and I had no idea that John did stuff like that. I only knew that he was a therapist and that he went to church, and my girlfriend said he had only ever been introduced that way to her. She was pretty sure her parents didn't know either, as they've always been loving and accepting of her and would be outraged over John's line of work. She was worried that John had been lying to Lizzie as well, so she contacted Lizzie to tell her what she had heard from Gina. Obviously, it didn't go well. Lizzie was very defensive and basically kept telling my girlfriend that John's beliefs were his beliefs and that my girlfriend had no right to make any assumptions about them. It became clear that Lizzie knew what John was doing and was completely fine with it. She had just been hiding it from her family through a mission. My girlfriend cried while telling me this. As I said in my last post, Lizzie was a hero to my girlfriend, and she loves her so much, so this acceptance feels like such a betrayal. I think that's why she didn't tell me when it first happened and why she hid those files. She just didn't want to deal with it. Lizzie hurt her so much by not caring what John does for therapy. These workshops focus on telling gay kids and adults how wrong and perverted they are, essentially forcing them back into the closet. They scare parents into cutting off support from their gay children and use all these horrible, manipulative tactics to force people to hide their sexuality. So, she said she just couldn't stand having all these reminders of Lizzie scattered throughout her computer. She ended up putting them all into one folder and hiding it. I guess Ukmenduk, I don't want to deal with this right now. We're sort of at a loss for what to do now. I'm obviously just trying to give my girlfriend as much support as I can because everything is her decision. Lizzie doesn't seem willing to see that what her fiancé has dedicated his life to is incredibly painful for her sister. My girlfriend doesn't know whether to tell her parents. On one hand, it's going to be horrible, painful, and awkward as hell to have family dinners with this future brother-in-law who thinks that she and I are defective. And my girlfriend is pretty sure both her parents, including her stepdad, would do what they can to protect her from John. On the other hand, she loves Lizzie so much and doesn't want to push her away from their family. It's not Lizzie's profession, and John has never been outright nasty to my girlfriend. So, things are still in motion, but I wanted to let you guys know what's happened since my last post. I'm obviously relieved my girlfriend doesn't have feelings for Lizzie, but this is still heartbreaking in a different way. It's horrible to see her so upset, and I'm just trying to give her as much love and care as humanly possible. I'm excited for tonight because I borrowed a projector from my friend and I'm going to set it up so we can watch Firefly on the wall of my living room. I'm going to make us a big blanket for it and order pizza so we can snuggle and watch TV all night. Thank you all again, it means the world to me that you took time out of your lives to offer me advice. Edit. Thank you to everyone for such an outpouring of support, it means so much to me. My girlfriend and I had a big talk last night, and she is going to tell her parents. It's likely they will find out at some point anyway, and it isn't fair for my girlfriend to feel uncomfortable with her own family. And to those saying John must be gay, please think about what you're saying and how offensive it is. Yes, there have been instances where intensely homophobic people are hiding same-sex attraction, but they are in the minority. If I came to you saying my girlfriend was black and her sister was marrying a KKK member, no one would be saying, "Oh, he just wants to be black." Some people are just hateful.